Good morning to you and welcome to 41 Today. I'm Shelby Coates. Well, special moments, memes, and major announcements. It's the instant access and response of social media. The minute we see something, we share it and share it again, hoping that someone will respond and even post it on their page. Well, now law enforcement agencies are using pictures and posts as a tool to protect and serve. Here's my look at social media solving crimes. It's a story you'll only see on 41 NBC. Posting pictures, loading up on likes, and sharing those special moments. It seems like everyone is on social media for one reason or another.
I haven't gotten really any names yet.
And that includes the police.
Social media is very quick. We are trying as law enforcement to catch up with it.
Warner Robins Interim Police Chief John Wagner is the face and the fingers behind his department's Facebook page.
You can either embrace it or you get left behind.
While he doesn't spend the entire day scrolling through news feeds and scanning over profiles, he says staying social is helping his department solve crimes.
Whether we get a name or a location this person may be at, it's certainly helpful for us to clear cases, which is something that we didn't have 27, 28 years ago when I started.
And this department is clicking and clearing cases. Just this summer, Wagner says a Facebook tip led his investigators to this drug bust at a Motel 6 on Watson Boulevard. And simply posting this photo of a suspected shoplifter.
Within 40 minutes, I had a name, I had a location.
But social media isn't just solving crimes. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says staying social is creating a better bond between deputies and the communities they serve.
Who would have known about this if it wasn't for social media?
Lieutenant Sean Defoe says the Bibb County Sheriff's Office has an entire team behind its social media platforms. That team is responsible for promoting programs, events, and special moments that don't always make the news.
We use social media as a way to communicate and connect with the community.
However, social media isn't perfect. Both departments say it has its drawbacks.
Sometimes it's disheartening to see things. It saddens me to see that now we live stream a shooting. I know that happened in Bibb County.
Wagner is talking about a few recent cases, like the murder of 20-year-old Tynesha Hammonds, who was shot and killed during a Facebook live stream, and another where deputies collected multiple videos of a Death Valley party that ended with the shooting deaths of DeRoderick Ridley and Gerald Penniman Jr.
That part is sad. You'll have 20 people videotaping an event and not one person stepping in and helping.
Another issue, Defoe says sometimes we share important information or videos in chats or neighborhood groups, and then we forget to share those tips with law enforcement or tag their pages, and that could be the right click to crack the case.
It's always good to make sure that you don't just communicate on these neighborhood pages. Contact the sheriff's office. Let us know what's going on in your neighborhood.
Law enforcement officials say they need you to be their eyes and ears and cameras reporting problems.
Drug tips are really good. People like to, I want to say they tell on their neighbor, but they will tell on their neighbor.
Wagner says thanks to Facebook and followers, he's getting tips and even video of speeders, shoplifters, and suspicious activity. And those tips really help agencies that have a lot of ground to cover, like Macon Regional Crime Stoppers.
And he's from Monroe County.
Corporal Greg Thomas is the executive director for this region, and he's responsible for catching criminals in 8 Middle Georgia counties.
We introduced this list.
He says he will use any platform if it means getting these bad guys behind bars.
Waving, hardline, email, text, whatever. It's just people willing to look after each other. Go back to the basics.
Wagner says that's all social media is doing. It's basic communication, helping his officers solve crimes with a few added clicks. When talking to law enforcement agencies mentioned how social media really helps with BOLOs. That's an alert to be on the lookout. They say when they share a BOLO on social media, they get results quickly. Those posts are shared and they also become an instant reminder you see each time you log on to your social media account. But again, social media monitoring is not 24/7. So if you have a tip or a concern, it's best to contact law enforcement the old-fashioned way, by phone. We'll be right back.